But anyway, here we go. All right, it's time for our daily debate. And Mark, would you like to join us?
Let's see what the subject is.
All right. I'm lagging here. I just had it. There it is. Oh, and I just shrunk it. Here we go. All right. The question for today is, which women's fighter is most likely to win her first UFC title in 2019? We have 4 choices, fellas. Megan Anderson, she's a UFC featherweight. Jessica Andrade, she's a UFC strawweight. Jessica I, she's a UFC flyweight. And there's Ketlin Vera, she's a UFC bantamweight. And I believe that we basically chose the #1 contender kind of in each respective class.
Yeah, I think the obvious question without even looking at the results is going to be Jessica Andrade. We just did a daily debate on whether or not Rose Namajunas is underrated, and we could go different ways on that. Unfortunately, it does seem like she is underrated, and this will kind of play toward that. But I guess Jessica Andrade is the easy answer. But let me just say one thing, guys. I think Ketlin Vieira and Jessica I are both underrated cases that aren't going to be, represented by the debate results. Not to tip the hand there. And I will just say, Ketlin Vieira, she's a big bantamweight. She's got a more similar but more conservative skill set than Amanda Nunes. And with time, I could see her upsetting. Maybe not now, maybe not in 2019, but she's one to look out for. And Jessica I mean, she puts out a lot of volume. She's gotten her wrestling better. And as much as I'm one of the biggest Valentina Shevchenko fans, but the one criticism on her is her lack of volume. And a girl that's consistent and experienced like a Jessica I could give her a lot of problems. So don't sleep on those two.
Okay. I'm going to go out of process of elimination here. Megan Anderson and Ketlin Vera are both in divisions that are owned by Amanda Nunes. The problem is I don't know which direction she's going to go. And therefore, I feel like at least in front of me, I already know the Andrade booking has been made. It's going to be in Brazil against Rose Namajunas.
Yeah.
Jessica I is rumored to probably get the next shot versus Valentina Shevchenko. But, yeah, I think they make it easy for me in the sense that I think Andrade not only has the next shot, but I think has the skill set that can trouble the champion. So I'll save my prediction for that night, but I believe she's got the most likely, she's the most likely to win a title in 2019. How about you guys?
I gotta go with Andrade as well. I think all the matchup-wise, you look at them all, they all kind of make sense. But the one thing that Andrade has is she's got a home game, and she's fighting an opponent who has had some issues since the Brooklyn incident. There's a lot of things that are tying into this.
Yeah.
So if you add that in, I feel like that's probably going to be my pick is Jessica Andrade.
All right, how about you, Mark? Can you offer an opinion on this one?
Well, I've learned for many, many years that on this kind of question, I do not have an opinion. But what's amazing is you're talking about all these women that, 6 years ago we didn't have a woman fighting with us, and that's why I give so much credit to Ronda. And look at this industry that she has made. And I'm thrilled for her with the WWE. She's doing great. But I'm just glad that we're talking about this. But no, I don't have an opinion. I look forward to seeing them all.
All right, and Goes and Dan, let's just have a little bit of fun. If we remove Andrade from the equation, then who would you choose between Anderson, I, and Vera? Back to Dan.
Ketlin Vieira. I still stand by what I said, as Jessica I is a deceptively close fight. I'm not saying she would win that, but I'm saying it's deceptively close, and I stand by that. But I'll go Ketlin Vieira. Amanda Nunes, especially with the recent Instagram or Twitter posts about, the effects of going up to 145. I could see a sleeper coming up at 135 and, maybe a tough cut and so on and so forth.
I think a lot of these fighters are still getting better, but I think the margin of Ketlin Vieira getting better per fight is bigger, so I would go with her.
Then we're all on the same side again, because I also think Ketlin Vera. Thank you to the 1,675 votes that came in. It was a landslide. Jessica Andrade did get 63% of the votes. Megan Anderson came in second, guys, at 26%. And then in a distant third and fourth, respectively, Jessica I and Ketlin Vera. Don't sleep on Ketlin Vera. She is really, really good. All right. They're all good, actually. Yeah. One more break, right?